Hello everyone. Today we're looking at adjectives in stories. What exactly is an adjective? What are the purpose of adjectives? Adjectives give additional information about a noun. For example, a car can be further described as a sports car, a red sports car, an expensive red sports car, an expensive old red sports car. Notice how the description of the car improves with the use of selected adjectives. There is in fact a recognised order of adjectives: number, opinion, size, age, shape, colour, nationality, origin or material, and purpose. So it's extremely rare that you need all of them, but even with 2 or 3, the order of adjectives is important. So for example, a sports red expensive car would be wrong. You need to say an expensive red sports car, according to the order of adjectives. What's a thesaurus? A thesaurus is a book of synonyms which offers alternatives to words. For example, the word beautiful has many different alternatives: attractive, fetching, good-looking, gorgeous, lovely, pretty, stunning, radiant. These are just a few of the alternatives. A thesaurus is a valuable aid to a writer who's writing a long piece of work, a story, a book, maybe a magazine article, or perhaps writing an academic thesis. Here's a website, definitely worth a visit, merriam-webster.com. It's an American dictionary thesaurus site. So if you go there and click on thesaurus, pop in a word, I think you'll be surprised how many alternative words there are for your word. Do have a look. With short story writing, we're having a look at Oscar Wilde, who was a prolific 19th century Irish writer. Prolific means his output was a lot. He wrote a lot. But in fact his only novel was The Picture of Dorian Gray. He wrote articles, essays, poems, but his only novel was this book. So read the opening line and try and identify the adjectives he uses. I'll read the line. They're talking about an artist's studio. The studio was filled with the rich odour of roses, and when the light summer wind stirred amidst the trees of the garden, there came through the open door the heavy scent of the lilac, or the more delicate perfume of the pink flowering thorn. Let me just explain a few of the words. Amidst, for example, is an old way of saying among the trees of the garden. The lilac is a lilac tree, and thorn is a bush, the pink flowering thorn. Alright, so I'll give you a moment, try and identify where are the adjectives. Alright, here are the adjectives. I counted 5. So we talked about a rich odour, odour being a smell, a rich odour of roses, light summer wind, open door of the heavy scent of the lilac, and delicate perfume of the pink flowering thorn. Alternatives for these: if you use a thesaurus, you'll find many alternatives. Rich, we could talk about opulent. Light, fragile. Open, unclosed. Heavy, strong. Delicate, gentle. So let's have a look. The studio was filled with the opulent odour of roses. And when the fragile summer wind stirred amidst the trees of the garden, there came through the unclosed door the heavy scent, in this case strong scent, of the lilac, or the more gentle perfume of the pink flowering thorn. So even with these 5 adjectives, there are alternatives. Let's think about an overused adjective, the word nice. Now nice is tired, overused, hackneyed. It means it's dead, it's finished, it's used too often. If you go to England now and talk to people, they'll talk about a nice meal. Well, that's a nice house. A nice haircut, I like that. That's a nice present. That's a nice essay. He's a nice person. Oh, what a nice day. That was a nice film. So nice is overused. So advice given to me when I was a student, try and avoid the word nice when you speak or when you're writing. Nice is an overused word. There are many alternatives. Let's have a look at some alternatives to the word nice. Here we have agreeable, delectable, a delicious meal, delightful company, a dreamy day, enjoyable, heavenly, pleasant, pleasing, pleasurable, satisfying, sweet, good. All these are alternatives to the word nice. So do have a look at a thesaurus and surprise yourself. And the next time somebody tells you to have a nice day, maybe you'll suggest they too have a look at a thesaurus.